Hey, what up, guys? It's Julia Vamps Speaker, and who we got on the show today?
It's Laney Keyz. I'm from Oakland. I'm 23. What's up with y'all?
Nothing much. First of all, I didn't know what to expect when I first heard your music. Like, before I heard your music, and I was like surfing through your Instagram page, but then when I finally heard your music, I'm like, okay, this guy is definitely changing the wave. We're moving away from the gimmicky music, and we're getting back to that strong level of hip hop that we've been missing for so long. This is the stuff that sticks. So this isn't a trend. This is the stuff that you're going to play in 5 or 10 years. So I absolutely appreciate your music, first of all. Let's get that out the way.
I appreciate you saying that. That means a lot.
Sure. And I like it because it's melodic.
I really appreciate you saying that. That shit means a lot. I put a lot of work into it, so.
Definitely. So you grew up, like, I don't want to get too much into like the trouble past, but it actually led you to your career right now. But you grew up like adopted, so that's a little different. Are you black, first of all? Because I know that you said everybody in your family is black. Are you black?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Because I wasn't sure.
My dad's black, my mom's Italian.
Okay, awesome.
Basically black and white.
Yes. So I don't know if you can relate with both sides, but I think you might.
I mean, you know, I don't understand everything about everything, but I don't want to go too deep into that.
All right, so what was it like growing up in Oakland? Because I know it's a different world. We have movies out there that showcase this a little rough, but what was it like for you growing up in Oakland?
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen a movie depicts how Oakland is yet. Like, I've seen every movie that was like based on Oakland, and I haven't seen one movie that was really like
properly portrays. Damn. So will you do that in the future? I
mean, in some, it got certain situations and shit, like in the movies where you could be like, yeah, but that's not like real.
Nah,
I mean, but I don't like to let that like where I'm from really like influence my music that much, because I ain't about to sit here and talk about guns and killing people and all that like that. I mean, it's a lot more to it. Like, Oakland ain't just about, that.
Right.
Like, I mean, Oakland, like, the Black Panthers were founded in Oakland. So, like, it's about more than just, negativity. Some positivity has come out of Oakland. So.
Absolutely. And your music is one of them. So that's one thing we can appreciate right now.
Yeah.
So how was Oakland vibing with you, by the way? Because I know it's a big thing to come out of there and then just be as good as you are, first of all.
To be honest, the way that my city set up is like, when you're doing the same thing as everybody else, nobody gonna really like with you like that. A lot of people not like, unless you are already popping. Like, people that come from other cities and come to Oakland, like, they'll get popping in the city. But like, if you from here, it's hard to blow up out your own city. Sometimes you gotta go somewhere else and then just come back. So right now,
it's like New York. So let's talk about the development of your sound, first of all, because I love your sound. So how did you develop your sound and your identity in hip hop?
That's another thing. For a while, I was just straight rapping, like just straight bars. Like, it took me to get my own studio, like in my house, like, and like being there alone, like by myself, for me to actually start like like stretching my voice and like trying to do like that. But I'm still working on it, to be honest. Like, I'm always trying to do some new shit. Like, I don't even feel like I fully established the sound. I like doing different shit, to be honest.
So who's somebody you want to work with production-wise?
It came from being by myself.
Okay.
Production-wise, like a producer?
Yeah, because your sound is crazy. And I would like to see it go crazy.
I got a few of them. I want to work with Hit Boy first and foremost.
Yes, that's a good one.
That's like one of my favorite producers. I want to work with Southside. I like a lot of DJ Esco shit.
Okay.
Like,
it's Future's people.
I want to work with Murder Beats. Like, that's one of my favorite producers also. Like, yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, I mean, really, I just want to be in a studio with some producers. I don't like I got beat packs from a lot of them, but like getting in, like actually being around the vibes and like creating the beat like with them, that's some shit that I really want to do.
Definitely, because I was reading that you before you actually solidly start rapping, you were actually creatively writing. So that was one thing that I read about you. So like you're one of the very few artists that don't need features. That's very rare because some artists don't need the help, but with your sounding, your packaging, you don't need features. So for your next upcoming project, what can we expect for that? Because I'd like to see less features because you just dominate already on your own. I don't want to see it overstacked.
Look, see, that's facts. That's facts. Like, to be honest, I don't really see myself asking anybody for no feature. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the stuff that goes on through like my management and stuff like that. But it's not. I don't really see myself reaching out to anybody like I want you on this song,
right?
Or like because, like, to be honest, I can't relate to everybody that be making music. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't really like putting people on my. I don't really relate.
And I heard you say that on Knockout.
To anything that you're going through. Yeah, like, and that's really my whole. Like the Yachty feature, that was dope. Like it was, that was dope. That was like a really cool thing and everything. But like it wasn't like I hadn't intended to do that.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie.
You didn't need him on that song.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that.
That's the thing. You really didn't need him.
The song already had 2 verses on it. Like in the second verse, I feel like was better than the first verse. So,
damn.
Yeah, like the way that went about, like it was dope though. Like I really appreciate him for hopping on it because it did a lot. It helped it move a lot more units. And so I with it. Like, absolutely for doing that, and he was dope. Like his vibes was cool. Like he was chill. Yeah,
he's actually a really good writer too. By the way, he writes like a lot of stuff for people. Most people don't even.
Yeah, I know. I've heard.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I want to do that too. Like I want to write like for other people too because that's a lot of stuff that I be writing that I can't deliver the way that I want it to be.
Nah, your deliveries is something else for sure. That's why I was like, you don't need no help.
Like for my. Yeah, but I be writing that I like. That's why rather than get a feature, I'd rather just you can have the host, rather than put somebody on it. I would just write it for somebody else.
Absolutely. So let's talk about those 3 singles that you have out. Because is that your only releases right now? Because I was digging and I couldn't find any other thing besides the remix that you did for Blind and the Knockout.
Yeah, I just started dropping like last month. To be honest, I'm just trying to stay on top of it. I think that's like the 4th record we dropped like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
It was just a remix. It was just something quick to like stay on top of everything, while we in the process. We got a video about to drop next month, so we're just trying to keep people, in the loop with it.
So you basically, in a way, kind of just started your own original body of work, then. Like as far as releases.
Like, yeah, that's my first drop. Like I just pretty much just introduced myself with those 2 songs with Knockout and Russia. I think we dropped the audios like a day apart, and then we dropped the videos like a week apart.
Okay, so this is going to be a very interesting career for you because this first, I guess, you could say a couple of days, basically. They're like 30, maybe 30, like 35 days, and already you're coming with heat, so you're not playing.
Nah, hell no. I've been working for this for too long. Like, I've been trying. This is not the first time I dropped music. It's just I took everything down and like rebranded myself.
Oh, you smart then. You cleared the internet. I couldn't find nothing, so you smart then. You smart. Yeah,
I rebranded myself though, because like the way that I was moving wasn't working. Like because I was into some other shit, like I wasn't really as focused on my music as I am now. So
this new Laney Keyz is it.
Yeah, like basically I'm more focused on like I moved from the Bay. Like I ain't really in that area no more, so I ain't got as much, to worry about. So I'm more focused on what I need to be doing. So I was just like, let me just start over.
Absolutely. So when are we getting that EP or that album?
Right now I'm just dropping singles until enough people start asking for it. I'm trying to really build like a fan base, like a solid following before I start dropping so that way at least it does something,
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, but I'm gonna keep dropping for y'all. I'm gonna make sure that everybody got something like some.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be hard. I think the ladies will love you.
Yeah.
I think the ladies will definitely love you. You look a lot different outside of Instagram. You look better actually, and we're not even in person. As if that's weird to say.
I know. I say that on the song. I do look better in person. I know. Instagram is Instagram. I can't really I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really for the internet like that. Like all the that I'm posting on Instagram is because I gotta make sure that I stay on top of social media. Like, I'm not really like into myself enough to be like, you know, like trying to catch them angles and like
I was about to say you should start modeling.
I'm like, take it. I'd be like, here, take it. See, that's another thing. Like, I can't, like, I would have to get way more comfortable in front of a camera. Like I said, the whole in front of the camera, all this, like, having to be like hella like social and like that's never been my thing. You know, like I'm introverted, so.
Well, like, I'm gonna need you to be extroverted.
I'm gonna have to grow it. I'm gonna have to grow into that, you know. Like, but eventually I will. Hopefully I do, you know. And then that's when you're gonna start getting a lot more fun. When
Absolutely.
I like, you know.
So what's the goals for the next couple of months then?
Stay persistent. Like, keep dropping. Get more like get to know the people that's fucking with my music more. Like, stay like active on Instagram. Keep my fans like, you know, like in the loop. Just interact with people. You know what I mean? Like, be more. You know, social. Like, Absolutely. That's my goal, to like work on my like my social skills.
No, it's a good thing to have.
Yeah, it is, and that's what I'm trying to work on. That's my goal. It's just in these next couple months, while I don't gotta like physically be around hella people, you know, like while we in this quarantine and we ain't gotta be doing all of this meet and greets and talking to people, I'm gonna just work on like doing that. So when it's time, I'm gonna be ready.
Absolutely. So before we wrap up and get into 5 Fast Facts, I did want to talk about your writing process, whether you write or you just freestyle off the dome, because my favorite single for me is Knockout, because I felt like that was a standout single for you so far. Colorful, you didn't need the help from Lil Yachty, which is great. It's still good to have him on there. But what's your favorite single and what's your writing process like for all your music?
Out of the 3 that are out, it's Knockout. Knockout more because, like, I got to be myself on the song, and one of my real close ass friends like produced the beat. So the fact that it's like doing the numbers that it's doing, like, and that's like a real in-house project is like dope. And like one of my friends shot the video. It wasn't no shit that we did in LA. We did it in the Bay. It was all real like organic. So I with that one the most.
Absolutely, because it was a lot. I felt like it was like a lot of raw emotion, but it felt like a freestyle to me. Not like in a bad way.
Yeah, like that's basically what it was, because I was comfortable. That was my next thing. It depends. Like when you're talking about the writing process, it depends on if I'm drunk or not.
That's a first.
Yeah, it depends. Like if I'm drunk, I could probably just go in there and just say anything and it should just sound cool, you know. Like, and it was crazy because when I started rapping, one of my uncles told me that, like, if I started drinking or something like that, then I'd be a little bit more comfortable. I was like, I'm never drinking alcohol.
And now you are.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're going to get into my favorite part of the show. It's called 5 Fast Facts. You're going to just drop some gems. So you're relatively new, so this is going to be good for your fans, and we want to leave this as a good, like, little bookmark for them. So you got to give me some good 5 things about yourself that your fans don't already know about you, okay?
A good 5?
You got to give me something good.
I probably got... I mean, you got to give me something like, what you mean? Like, what you want to know?
Whatever
like,
you're comfortable with. I'm not even going to limit you. You got to give me the good stuff, though. And don't be funny with it, either. Don't be like, my favorite food. That's generic. Food.
I spent my high school career in jail. That's one thing. Not going to talk about that.
Got for 2.
I'm not good at shooting my shot.
Wow.
I'm terrible at it. I suck. I don't know what to say. I'm not good at that. I'm terrible at that.
All you got to do is smile, I'm sure. Like, at least 1,000 girls are going to drop.
Bad at it. I'm bad at it. Another thing. Man.
I got you.
Kind of, you know. I hate Vans. I don't know why, but like people like Vans, like the shoes.
Really?
I don't know. When I see them on people's feet, I'll be like, I don't know why. I got like a thing against that.
You just don't like Vans.
I don't like Vans. Even though the purple Skittles taste like all of the other ones, I don't like those either. I pour the whole bag out and take the purple ones out.
Oh my God. That's different.
Even though they look like, and I hate video games. Like for a dude, like I don't play video games at all. Like,
that's not a bad thing.
Every nigga like video games.
Yeah.
I don't.
What's the reason behind that, though?
I don't play video games. That's
an interesting one.
I don't know. Like, I feel like it wastes you waste too much time. Like, I'd rather be outside, you know? Like,
okay.
It's too time consuming. And it's boring. It's hella boring. Like, I don't know. So that's something that I feel like, but I do want a PS5. I don't know why. I want one though. I want one. I ain't gonna play that motherfucker, but I want one just to watch Netflix and shit on.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this before we wrap up from the 5 Fast Facts. Does any ladies have any shots of like rolling up in your DMs? There's a trend going around right now that Quavo started. That he's making popular. The how's it going? Like how it went, how's it going? Is there any chance for the ladies to hop up in your DMs to shoot their shot?
You're gonna have to come real different. I don't really do Instagram like that because Instagram is deceiving as f***.
That's true.
So you're gonna have to come real different if you come in my DMs with some trying to shoot a shot. Because I don't even shoot my shot in the DMs. You feel me? Like, I see you on Instagram, you could be bad as hell. I'll be like, if I ain't seen you in person, I am not with it.
I'm not gonna.
So you're gonna have to be like hella funny or something hella like you're gonna have to say something that really catch me.
All right, so this is something for the ladies to bookmark later on. So when they come back to this, they know how to shoot their shot at you. They know how to come correct. Yeah. It's got to be in person or super funny.
Or mad creative.
Absolutely. All right, Laney, I appreciate you so much for dropping by and taking the time out to talk to us today. We'll definitely do another one of these in person, that's for sure.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, I'm Julia Vamps, and this is Laney Keyz, guys. Thank you.